What's up YouTube, it's your boy Mauricio with another review, and today we're going to be looking at Iron Factory's IF-EX43 Primal Commander, also known as Optimus. Before we get into the review, let's take a look at what he comes with. So he comes with these little pieces. They fit on his forearm. I'll show you in a bit when we look at the figure. They serve as I guess extra armor or hand covers for his alt mode. And let's focus on there, and it's folds on like that on his arm. Just peg them in. Like I said, I'll show you in a minute, but it's very nicely sculpted. Very nice details on there. Nice green paint and gunmetal paint right here. I don't know if this all is painted silver. It looks painted, but it could just be silver plastic. He comes with two of those. One for each arm. He also comes with extra claws, which is pretty cool. They just tab in. It obviously doesn't come with the thumb. The thumb stays on there. So let me just show you here. This is the right hand. Is this the left hand? It's the right hand. So you just unpeg from here. Has that big old tab right there. You just tab that in like that. Come on, bud. Don't fight me. Get in there. And that's what his hand looks like. It's not articulated at all, but his thumb is. But we'll get to that in articulation. Alright, so he comes with two of those. Left and right. Lost one down there. Pick it up in a minute. Alright. It's yellow plastic. Pretty cool sculpt. And he comes with these three pieces of plastic. This piece becomes part of the underneath part of the jet mode in his alt mode. This becomes part of his chest covering in 8 mode. And in jet mode, this part becomes you peg it underneath, or you slide it in underneath, and you can put a stand on this. And if you combine them, it becomes his gun. So let's see, how do you combine this? I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out. I'm not the best at doing this stuff. Okay, so this goes here, like that. Right? Correct. And then this comes down, and then this pegs up here, right? Right. Awesome. And then that becomes his gun. And he holds it with little tabs. So you open up his hands, and there's a little tab right there, and just tabs right in. And yeah, tabs right in. Don't make me look bad in front of the camera. People are watching. I never have him hold it because he's an ape. But yeah, he holds it very well. Out, unpeg. Close your hands. And that's what he comes with. Let me pick up this piece. And let's take a look at what he looks like here. Let's bring him in close. Nice head sculpt, green eyes, blue for the partial mouthpiece, because you can see him grilling at you. Nice blue paint on the top, silver on the crest, silver for the mouth. Head rotates all the way around. Can look up that much, can look down that much. It's got a little bit of attitude. These guns articulate up and down. Let's see, this guy is painted all over, so it's pretty cool. Blue paint right here. Gunmetal paint right here. Gunmetal paint right here. Silver right here. Silver right here. The gun is painted silver. He's got waist rotation, forward crunch, backward crunch. Arms do the whole 360. They can also come out that far. What else does it do? It's on a double hinge. Well, it's on a hinge, not a double hinge. Is it a double hinge? Yeah, it's a double hinge. So you can manipulate that however you want. It's because of transformation, basically, though. So he's got bicep rotation. His elbow can bend that much. He's got wrist rotation. So that's cool. These hip skirts move up and down, which is pretty cool. His legs, blue, silver, green paint right there. Red paint on the tracks right here. The heel has this red paint. It's pretty cool. His rims are painted, which is pretty dope. So he kicks out that far. He can kick back that far. His knees double jointed. And he can, let's see which way's straight. So that's straight. So he has up. He's got toe tilt down. And he's got a rocker. So that's pretty cool. My copy, for some reason, doesn't like to stay pegged in back here. But you'll see me fiddling with that. Not every copy might be the same, but just mine is, and it's really annoying. And also these hand pegs don't really stay in that well. If you haven't noticed by now, they just slide off. But yeah. So anyway, so these pieces, these extra pieces, they tab in right here on his forearm. Like that? No, the other way around. Yeah, like this. And then they peg in right here on the side. Then you got that look going on. Like so. You don't ever have to move these until you turn them into like his vehicle modes. I put them on backwards again. Of course I did. There you go. Just tab them in, tab them in. I'll show you all that in a minute. But overall, he's got articulation across the board. Has everything you need. That's what he looks like in the front. That's what he looks like from the back. The wings even have a little bit of green paint on there, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's get into transformation. There's 4 modes we got to go through, so just hopefully you enjoy this journey with me, because I can't remember how they all go. So what are we going to do first? We are going to untap something. What is it? I don't know yet. Let's untap this back here. I think this untabs. Yep. And brings out the head like so. Awesome. Then what are we doing? This just collapses in. We are going to bring the head back. All right. Yeah. And we're going to put that in. Then what we are going to do is grab one of these pieces. This piece, this back piece right here from the gun. Come on. I'll put this aside. And it's got 2 little pegs right here. And you're gonna peg them to the guns right here. See the silver part right here? There's a peg hole right there. One on each side. Let's get this stuff out of the way. One's gonna go in there. Get in there, buddy. And the same for the other side. And just lean that forward for the time being. Bring this head down. It's funny. What we're gonna do is rotate this whole piece like so. Same for the other side, like that. Now we're gonna close these parts in and raise them a little bit. And there are 2 pegs right there. I don't know if you can see them. And then there's 2 slots inside. And you're gonna peg that in like so. Then you're gonna take these arms, extend them, rotate. Same for the other side. Oh, there you go. Calm down. There you go. Show me that ape look. Rotate the wrist, rotate the wrist, flip these up. What's next? Next, we're gonna do the legs. Just open this part right here. Same on both sides. You're gonna collapse. Come on. Don't fight me, just let it happen. It's horrible. Come on, buddy. Get in there. Get in your hole. That's not right. Come on. Come on. That's not right. There you go. There you go. All right, then we're gonna move this down and we are gonna clip in these little pieces right here into that tab. And there we have our little gorilla mode. So that's mode number 1. I like it. I like it a lot. So his mouth does articulate. Come on. There you go. It's got nice white painted teeth, nice red eyes, blue for the face, silver for the crust up here. It's pretty cool. Same articulations for the arms. Come on. There you go. These wings, you can do whatever you want with them. You know, they move. These are like little cannons. They're mostly for the other 2 modes, but whatever. So I think he looks pretty cool. He looks the part. You know what I'm saying? Not bad for 4 modes. Alright, so let's go into another mode. Which one yet? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's untap this. What are we doing? We're gonna put away that face. So we're gonna untap this. We're gonna untap this. We're gonna move that. What are we doing? We're turning this around again. Turning this around again. Alright, we're gonna take this part off. Just took that part off of the gun. We're gonna move this back. We are going to close his mouth, collapse the head back in, close that back up. We are going to lift this up and we are going to hide the head underneath. Come on. It's a little harder to do then, but there you go. Then what are we doing? Tap that there, like so. No, I'm lying. We are going to move this down forward. Move this down forward. And you are going to tab that little plastic tab that you see right there. I don't know if you see it. It's like a little tab right here. It's going to go into that hole right there. There you go. That's one. That's two. What are we doing here? We are going to go into plane mode. So what we're going to do is rotate this, right? Yep. Tab it in right there. There's a little peg hole right there. There's a tab right there. And just peg that in. Come on. Don't make me look bad in front of guests. Alright, that one's in. You're going to put the arm out like that. You're going to orient this like this. There's a little tab right here. It's going to tab in right here on the wrist. Like so. Then you take this piece, that extra armor piece. You're going to move one peg down. And it covers up the arm. Like so. Alright, we're going to do the same for the other side. Boom. I'm going to tap that in. There you go. Fix the wing. Fix the arm. You're going to tap right there. You got to take this part off. Move it one peg down. Flip it around the hand. And then you got your two wings. You can flip these little things out. Flip these things out. Move down the landing gear. And you have your nose cone right in here. Boom. We are going to rotate at the waist. Like so. Alright, like that. Then we're going to rotate the feet around after you pull out the heel spur. So we're going to rotate like that. Rotate like that. Peg the two legs together. Then you're going to flush this as far back as you can. And then you're going to fold the feet. There you go, like so. You can fix these like that. And pull down this landing gear. And you just gotta make them nice and flush somehow. There you go. You're gonna give him his gun right here. And it's gonna peg right here on the nose cone. So what you're going to do is move this back a little bit because it's got two little tabs. It's going to hinge around the gun. So you peg that in like so. And then this hinges in like so. Then this is the piece where you do the flight stand. So you're supposed to peg it in right there. And then you can put the flight stand right there. It doesn't stay in securely, but you know, it's the option you have. And get out of there. And that is the jet mode. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. I mean, for a Cybertronian jet, it's pretty cool. You know, it's got translucent plastic right here for the cockpit. I like how the gun interacts with the plane. You got the two intakes right here. They're transparent white, but it's not bad. I like how these flip out, become little cannons. You got the two big cannons up here. Nice wings. The back is meh, but not bad. I like how you can flip the feet around and these become those little wings in the back. They're pretty cool. I wonder if you can turn these sideways and they become like, oh, but it becomes unpegged. So yeah, no. Would have been a good idea though. So not a bad mode at all. You know, it's got visible head syndrome down there. But hey, what do you want for a quadruple changer, you know? Alright, so let's go back into, I guess his tank mode or car mode, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do first is take out the gun, flip the nose cones in. What's next? Oh yeah, we're going to rotate the feet again. We're going to put these out like so. And we're going to put this out like so. It's not that big of a difference in the modes here. We're going to untap this right here. We're going to unpeg this arm. We are going to rotate it around. On this hinge, you're going to, that's not supposed to come undone. This hinge you stick out, move it back, and now you're going to peg it to the bottom part right here. Mine's kind of tight, so it won't stay pegged in. At least on my copy it won't. Yeah, I'm not even going to force it. Same for this side. So you pull out, turn it around, hinge it back, and it pegs in right there. Rotate these arms so you have the fist looking like that. Fix the wings how you ever so desire. You can pull these back because you don't need them no more. Pull up the hand cannons. And you get the gun this time, and instead of being in the front, it now sits on top. It becomes its little turret or tank. Can rotate up there. And that's basically that mode. All you did was switch around a couple things, and there you go. Rolls good. You know, not a bad looking tank, I guess, for being Cybertronian. I'm sorry I didn't do any scale wise. My bad, I'll do it at the end. But I had to go through 4 freaking modes, you know what I'm saying? But if you really want a scale, let me just transform this guy really fast. Keep tradition going. Hasbro Legend. Let's see how that scales. So he's a beefy guy. Alright, let's get, well, let's look at the tank mode here. So, you know, it's basically the same stuff. The only thing we added differently, we removed the arms and we switched around the toes or the ankles or whatever you want to call the feet. But everything else in this mode from plane mode is the same. Didn't even move the landing gear because you need it to roll. Feels good. You move this from the bottom to the top and you're good. It actually articulates up and down. You know, these wings, you can do whatever you want with them. Yeah. But whatever. Alright, so let's get them back into robot mode really fast. So what we're going to do is unpeg all this stuff. Unpeg. Let's move this guy down. And this is... Alright, close that right there. Move the head forward. Move this down. This rotates to the back. This rotates to the back. Peg there, peg there. Mine don't really like to peg in. Again, it's just my copy, I'm sure. These we move out. these we move around. Move these back to where they belong, up here, so they can peg in properly. Same for the other side. This one already came off. How dare you? I have guessed. Alright, peg that back in. Alright, that's done. We are, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hinge these up. Oh, they're already hinged up. Pretty cool. Just kidding. Alright, we're going to rotate. Yeah, we're definitely rotating. And we're flipping these out, flipping these down. Flip these all the way up so you can have actual heels. Let's see, what else? Oh, grab these knees and extend. Extend. And it should peg right in. You'll hear them click. Stand up straight, buddy. You're not an ape right now. There you go. And for some size comparisons, here's our boy. And give me a second. Give me a second. Here's a Hasbro Legend. So not bad. You know, I kind of like him. He's very easy to transform. He's not like 6-Shot, which is like a whole disaster. But I'm sure he'll be on the channel soon. But I mean, overall, he looks good. He's awesome. Has great articulation across the board. The only thing that my figure has is these don't tab in that well back here on his backpack, which they should. I don't know if the tab is too thin or if the tab holes are too wide. I don't know. But they don't want to stay stuck in there. That's my only gripe about this guy. Otherwise, he's awesome. You know, I don't really, oh, another gripe that I don't like are these stupid hands. I wish they just came like, you can change the whole hand out like their normal figures, like all their other figures. Because it's just stupid. So I just keep his hands in a fist, like every other normal figure. You know. But other than that, I think he's freaking awesome. He plays the part great. For Prime anyway. Stick this up. Turn his waist. Move this leg forward. Move this leg back. Use that back crunch. There you go. Let me know what you think. I like him. I'm not really into Beast Wars, but he's, I don't know if he even made a Beast, I don't know anything about Beast Wars, straight up. I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know if he made an appearance in any of the Beast Wars. I know the Optimus Prime ape guy. I know you guys are going to kill me in the comments about me saying that, but I know he was like a Transmetal at one point, but I don't think it was him. The first time I saw him was in that Combiners Wars trilogy that they had on that one freaking web series. And I thought he looked cool. So that's the reason I got him. Plus he was on sale. And I believe Aaron convinced me into getting him, which I'm glad I did. He's a cool guy. So shout out to Aaron. And that's it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Does he fit well in your collection? Until next time, peace.